We just came from Supino's.
What?
Supino's is
What?
a pizzeria
What?
in Detroit.
What?
Is Detroit?
Detroit.
Okay.
Detroit?
Mm-hmm.
And what's the name of this place?
Supino's.
And what do they serve?
Pizza.
What kind?
Sausage, cheese, all kinds.
Yeah, what kind do you have?
I had sausage and just some other tomato-y kind of a pizza. I don't know what it was called.
Was it pizza?
Yeah, well, it was pizza, yes.
And what else did you have?
Salad.
What kind of salad? What was in the salad?
Not very much. It was mostly just lettuce.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You mean honeymoon salad?
Lettuce alone.
Lettuce alone?
Lettuce alone. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So far.
You know what's beside the salad?
What?
A fork.
Okay.
So fork you.
Okay. That was good. Do you think your fans will appreciate that?
There's
No.
no sarcasm in there. Are you angry?
No.
I think you are.
No, I'm not.
Why would you say that to the audience?
No, I didn't say it to the audience. I said it to,
Cameraman?
well, to someone who was, saying let us alone,
Okay. So what do you think of the trip so far?
Well, I like the trip. It's been a real trip.
And really? And what was your favorite parts?
Of your body.
Oh, I like watching Shia play basketball. I think that was really cool.
Where did they play basketball?
At the JCC.
No, it wasn't at the JCC.
Where was it?
You tell me.
You tell me.
Okay, what was your favorite seat?
Well, we had some seats that were just regular, sit-down chairs.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty good.
Yeah. Okay. So, this morning, what did we do?
What did we do this morning?
Mm-hmm. What did we do?
Oh, I watched Shia this morning.
Yeah.
And his team didn't do so well.
No? Did you cheer them on?
I tried to,
Mm-hmm.
but his team, for whatever reason, just didn't perform like they did in past games. I don't know if it was the height of the other team or the strength.
Did Charlie take you there?
Yeah, with Nikki.
And what seat did you sit in?
We sat.
No, in the car.
Oh, I sat right here.
Right where you are now?
I think so.
Is that your seat for the entirety of the trip?
For the majority of the trip, yes.
Then what else did we do today?
What else did we do today?
What else did we do today?
Went to a pizza, and I said, all you fans out there who are watching Tales of Stan, I'd like to say to you that I've seen University of Michigan.
Okay.
And the campus there. And
where is it?
In the University of Michigan.
Where is it?
In the University of Michigan. Where do you think it?
City.
Oh yeah. It's a different part of Michigan.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, put me on the spot, so I'm probably not going to be able to come up with it.
It starts with the word Ann.
Ann Arbor.
Right.
Ann Arbor, yeah.
And how did Ann Arbor become Ann Arbor?
How did Ann Arbor become Ann Arbor?
Yeah.
You think I'm an historian now?
Well, take a guess.
I'm not a historian.
Take a guess.
Ann Arbor. There was a person named Ann who saw Ann Arbor, and it became Ann Arbor.
Close. She married a man named Arbor.
Right.
Okay. Right. So they named the city what?
Ann Arbor.
Right. Mm-hmm. And what restaurant did we go to in Ann Arbor? Do you remember?
Supino's?
No. That was just now.
Oh, we went to a coffee shop? No?
Yeah. What was the name of the coffee shop?
I don't recall.
That's a good guess.
I don't recall the name of it. I know that.
And what did you have, a latte?
I had an iced tea.
And what was in the iced tea?
What do you mean, what was in the iced tea? Your questions are just so silly.
What was in it? Tea.
What do you think? Obviously.
And ice.
Right.
Well, Okay, so far,
So far,
the most exciting thing that has happened to you
has happened to you
during the
To-
entirety of this entire trip
is
is
I
what?
went to the Children's Museum too.
Yeah?
That was cool.
what did you like there?
Well, there was this room that had like psychedelic images.
Psychedelic.
Psychedelics.
Just like the old days, huh, Stan?
Psychedelic images.
Actually, it's not like the old days. Stan's still into that. aren't you?
Well, it was sort of like the old days in many ways. Is that if you made a movement, you get different color variations and
Mm-hmm.
and shadows and different colors of how you
Yeah.
moved and things.
So when you walked outside of the museum, were you still seeing those things?
no.
Do you ever see those things in your life? Shadows and
Well, I mean, not often. That's
moving
what
arms and things
That's
like
what
that.
kind of made it unique.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So in the children's museum,
Mm-hmm.
did you feel like a child?
I did feel like a child. Yeah.
What part of a child?
What part of a child, Harry?
Well,
Or
Part
parts.
of a child.
what parts?
Hey, what do you mean? Explain
Well,
yourself.
There's no explanations to that.
Well,
you-
you know how a child looks at things with
With what?
with a gleaming eye and
Gleaming eye.
The
Optim-
red nose
And the red-nosed reindeer
an
and
and shiny teeth.
yeah.
Thanks,
And
Charlie.
you know when he is sleeping.
Kids are fairly optimistic people.
Are they?
And
What
they're
happens
bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
What happens when kids, two kids that they become not so optimistic? What is it that happens
I don't know.
from your perspective?
When a kid is not happy,
No, they grow up and they become mature
yeah.
and they become adults.
Yeah, well, then they're not children anymore.
Yeah, and then why do they become so, funny, odd?
I don't know, funny and odd.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
You
they-
said children are happy.
Well, adults,
Adults are not happy.
adults generally speaking
Or-
go through different experiences probably than
Yeah.
children.
That's
True.
What happens to
The
them.
children are guided by their parents.
Yeah.
Adults are guided more by life and the circumstances that
Do
happen.
you think that children are happier or adults are happier?
I think children definitely are happy.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what happened to you?
What happened to me?
Yes.
Oh, in what way, Harry? What are you talking
I mean, as an adult.
What happened to me?
Yeah. What happened to you?
What formulated the way
Yeah.
you are now?
What formulated from the goo goo gaga diaper era
Mm-hmm.
to the Stan wearing the cap being admired by older women
Yes, in walkers.
How did that
and
happen?
walkers?
How
Yes.
did that happen?
How did you get there, Stan? A
Start
to
at the
B.
beginning.
Well, probably
Take your time.
I bet you anything that Tales of Stan had a lot to do with it.
Really?
A lot to do with what?
Your current state of affairs?
Well, Tales of Stan sort of made me a recognizable character.
Yeah.
So that's why that's what the woman with the walker then.
Yeah, the woman with the walker who was about 100 years old
That's true.
approached me and said, "I think you're cute."
And what is that? What cuteness was she talking
She
about?
liked my cap.
So that's not you. That's just your cat.
That's right.
Which part of you? Your trumbia?
My trumbia.
Your sordid lips? Or what?
Sort of look. You're really too complimentary, Harry. You really are.
Well, what part of it? She
You
think
say
you
such
was
nice
cute.
things about me.
She
You're
thought
really
you were
nice.
cute.
Stan, what was the happiest moment in your life as a child?
As a child, getting that skee ball game had to be like a
Really?
trip and a half. First of all, that skee ball game that you got me was taller than I was, so I had to look up at this huge square thing.
What color was it?
What color was it? Red and black.
So wait a minute, Stan. Let's back up here. You were looking at this huge red
This
thing.
place feels like a sauna. Can we open a window or something?
Good. Absolutely.
So Stan, you were looking up. You said at this big red thing that was up on top
Well,
of you.
actually, it was gift wrapped. I can't remember the gift wrap.
Okay, we're so okay. So continue.
Thank you.
What?
Yes,
There was Charlie's opening some of the windows.
See two
you
highlighted.
did.
Okay, what does that mean to you?
Do you hear
Does
this?
everything that happens have to have a meaning?
Do you hear
Harry?
you hear those things outside, Stan?
You hear that, Stan?
You hear it?
Does everything that happens have to have?
Stan,
a
you hear
meaning?
those?
You're not answering my question.
Yes, I am. Do you hear those?
Does everything that happens in life have to have a meaning?
Yes, it does.
Yes.
Everything does.
Everything, especially things you do.
No.
Not just me.
So you got that was your happiest day, and you were like, you remember that because you
it
saw
was exciting. It was
Well, you saw
taller
it on
than
the
me.
video,
It was
right?
it was this big package.
You saw it
and-
on the video, right?
Did you
Yeah.
ever have that experience later where you had a big red thing that was taller than you?
Not like that. Well, that's something else
Uh-oh.
to talk
Losing
about.
your light. Lost
Oh,
it.
we lost our light. Now it's now we're
No,
back
no,
on again.
That's okay. Stand in the dark is a good look.
Yeah.
Now let's get
Yeah.
back
Well, that
into
was
this.
an
Okay.
effect for
So
Tales of Stan fans.
that was your happiest, or you remember that as a happy moment.
It was the happiest.
Okay, and you remember that actually, not from the video, right?
No, I remember looking up at that thing. It was monstrous to me, but it was an exciting event.
Okay.
You actually remember it though.
I recall it.
So that was the most exciting, happy
film.
moment.
No, I remember. I remember.
Do you remember
this-
Dad Khamali you in the Tushy?
I remember Dad calling me in the tushy.
Yeah.
Another good memory. We've gone from skee ball to Dad calling me
This is good. Okay, now as an adult,
as an adult.
what do you remember about happiness?
Let's see. What do I remember about happiness as an adult?
Just speak into the hand.
Let's see. What was the? Well, I was in B'nai B'rith Youth, but that's in my childhood.
I thought you were going to say it's in your pants.
It's in my teenage years. You know, Charlie's making these
What?
hand signs. It's very distracting.
I'm not filming that much.
No, but I can't think while he's doing that.
You can't?
No.
What, you hear the crickets outside?
Yes, I
You know
do.
what I used to do?
We lost our light again.
It's okay. It's dramatic. This
Stand in
one.
the dark again.
It's okay. Leave
We
it.
need
Leave
some
it.
lights on.
Nah, it's
Lights,
okay.
camera, action.
This is fine.
Why
Lights,
do these have
camera,
lights?
action.
It's just weird.
So, anyway, you know,
Yeah. Well,
let's remember the good things. You know, Dad
Yeah,
gave me
we're
a
remembering it.
chamal.
You said.
Dad gave me a chamal.
you
It's
said
not a good
the
memory.
AZA presidency.
That's when I was a teen.
Okay,
Yeah.
what about as an adult? Let's say you were 21 and older.
Well, you know, I know that I went up to San Francisco. I had a good time
You
there.
saw Disney.
I went to the Disney Museum. Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, that was fun.
Okay.
And
I wonder if this works.
that's not me giving off gas.
who is that?
That's Charlie blowing.
Do you
some
think you
kind
can operate that?
It's not for me. No,
Why?
it's not my thing.
No. Just try.
No, thank you.
Okay.
It's very simple.
They're back. So, those who stand audience, adios.
I bet Issa could do it.
Put it the other way. Put it the other way.
Issa, you want to try this?
Can I get first?
So
Do what?